This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you the raw, naked truth. And I'm here to give everyone watching a heads up, especially the Southeasterners, more specifically the Biafran enthusiasts. I want to inform you about the plot by APC to release Nnamdi Kanu today in court. I wanted to say this since last week, but I've been waiting to get clarity, more clarification on this matter, as APC is desperately trying to truncate the obedient movement. They believe strongly that the release of Nnamdi Kanu will break down the obedient movement. That is their assumption. And before I continue, I want to also inform you that the APC through fake news platform are already dishing out some fake news trying to link Tinubu to the release of Nnamdi Kanu, if possibly it happens today.
Serious matter as Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential aspirant under APC, revealed the release of Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will say Nigeria don dey try dey unfair to the IPOB leader. Tinubu don mark and say tomorrow go be the last day of Nnamdi Kanu for that very DSS custody. Enough is enough, Bola Ahmed Tinubu tell Buhari. Tinubu don speak, say the only thing wey Justice Binta Nyako go use save himself na if she go just give out the verdict as the verdict suppose give out, because Nnamdi Kanu matter no be Nigerian matter anymore. Nnamdi Kanu matter don become international matter because Nigeria don bring themselves completely down. Buhari dey beg Justice Binta Nyako to give a fair judgment and allow the IPOB leader to go.
Now, some of you might say, what am I talking about? Am I not happy that Nnamdi Kanu will be released? Let me tell you, that is a win-win for the Biafran enthusiast. And for people like us, Nnamdi Kanu, if he's released by APC, wonderful. We appreciate it. That is a wonderful one, but you must understand their motive. And we will make sure we frustrate that their motive. And what is their motive? You have been seeing it very clear, written boldly. They have been expressing it, saying that the obedient movement is being pushed or fueled by IPOB. They have been trying everything possible to link P2B and the obedient movement to IPOB. And we have frustrated and exposed them, and they have failed in that their plan.
Anything to go by. However, we have seen some crowds, even in the north, we have seen billboards being erected for him. Is the APC really dismissing his abilities or the possibility of him winning this thing? Or is it just to hide the fear within the APC? You're not concerned about Peter Obi's chances?
No, we just know that he has brought color to the campaign, and we also know that he has taken some people away from certain criminal tendencies to political tendency, and we are happy for that. I won't say more than that, and they know what I'm talking about. I'm happy that some people have changed some of the flags they were carrying to the Labour Party flag. Some of the flags that were non-Nigerian flags. I'm happy that they have changed those flags to the Labour Party flag. That's where we always wanted them to come. We always wanted them to come into the political arena.
You know what you're doing? What you're doing is linking him with IPOB.
Oh, you just said so.
No, I know you're trying to...
you are saying so?
Are you bold enough to speak?
Just keep to my statement.
Would you be bold enough to speak?
Just keep to my statement.
No, I know you to be a very bold person.
Keep to my statement.
I know you to be a very bold person.
We spend 5 minutes on this. Time is going.
If you want to address IPOB, say it. As like we say, your full chest. Anyways, let's...
We're just happy that he has brought them into the political arena. Some people that I know were not there before, that were some... they were taking over, through some they were taken after some criminal tendencies. That's my statement.
Now, they are desperately going around it to get Nnamdi Kanu released, believing that a chunk of obedient movement followers will divert and start going back to follow Nnamdi Kanu. They believe strongly that since Nnamdi Kanu was held, people now focused on Mr. Peter Obi. That is the mentality and the motive behind their plot to release Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what we should be focused on. Whether they're releasing Nnamdi Kanu or they're not releasing Nnamdi Kanu, the movement for the liberation of the oppressed Nigerian people from the corrupt political class must continue. And we will not allow them in any way to ethnicize this movement, because they are desperate. They are trying everything possible to make sure that happens. I think above 2-0. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu is a welcome development, but I want to assure them that that will not slow down the pace of the obedient movement, who are desperate to free themselves from the hands of wicked, corrupt political class, both from APC and PDP. You must know that, and that is why I am making this video as a heads up for you. So people don't start jumping up and start clapping for APC. All right? Because that is the narrative they want to push out. But that doesn't stop the fact that Nnamdi Kanu deserves justice. Nnamdi Kanu deserves justice, and justice delayed is justice denied. I stand on it, and that is the position of this platform. Nnamdi Kanu deserves justice, and this is the stand of not just myself but the entire people out there on the street.
I also have to say that if federal government, they know the truth and we know the truth, and the truth is like a moon, when you cover the truth, that should be a while, and the next time when the cloud gives way, the shine will now give way. Everybody here is crying to that young man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the man to be released, because you cannot see you arrested somebody and up to 1 year you are being jittery on a particular case, trying him, prove whether he's guilty or whether he's not guilty. Because what the masses are looking on to, why they are looking on to government is we're not supporting any evil. You held Nnamdi Kanu. Tell the masses what he did. Prove it. Stop adjoining. Stop postponing. Stop giving unnecessary reasons. Bring him before your people, before us, before Nigerians, before the world. Tell him this is what this young man did. And we believe Nigerians will have so many people that are learned. We have science, we have justice, we have so many people. So they will look into it. If even the young man said himself said, if what he does, what he did, proves that he will go to jail, that we go, that he knows where he's coming from. That what I think I learned when I took a news last 6 months, what he was saying, an interview says, if what he's saying concerning the federal government shows to become lie, let them jail him. That he wants to prove what he's saying, that Mr. Muhammad Buhari is no longer existing. So I picked interest on that one for us to say, let them bring, so that me personally, I want to jail him now. Let him come and prove how Buhari is dead, because he can't be telling us that Buhari is dead. So I want, if I were the judge, I will bring Nnamdi. If Nnamdi does not prove it, I will jail Nnamdi. So we're interested to see what now, why Nnamdi said that our president is dead. So let's federal government bring him out and before court, so that let's put it back to back, so that the whole world will know the truth. And because it's an insult to our president, telling us that our president is dead long ago. So let federal government bring it before us, before everybody, before the whole world, so that Nnamdi will prove it. So I believe in that angle, that one brings all these one or two saying insecurity in Nigeria. So people are trying to bring uproar, postponing, adjoining issues. So the thing now is not going well with the masses.
Did he speak the mind of the people?
Are you sure? We want to be sure that he spoke the mind of the people.
You heard him. If Nigerian government truly knows that Nnamdi Kanu is good, why don't you bring him forth and expedite the proceeding? Try to give him the hearing quickly and disperse justice. If you find him guilty, do the needful, but stop keeping this man in the dungeon, postponing and postponing and postponing. Okay, so that is the true situation of things, and I'm making this video to give everyone a heads up, because sometimes good gifts comes in a way we don't understand the motive. Make it no be a Trojan horse. Those who understand history, we understand what I am talking about. So I've delivered this message. Let us be hopeful that the right thing would be done. Nnamdi Kanu deserves justice, and that is my stand and the stand of the people out there. I'm just a voice. I've delivered the message, but the bottom line is understand the motive and the desperation pushing APC to release Nnamdi Kanu. It is not for the good of the people, but to serve their ultimate mischievous goal, but we will frustrate it. Share this video while we wait and look forward for the outcome of today's court. I'm signing out. Drop your comment. I want to have your opinion. Bye-bye for now.